Alright. This is probably not going to be a 3-hour video because I gotta shut these lights off. Let me put this down. It's gonna be black, people. Sure, someone's gonna get offended by that. Okay, there we go. All right. Shut them all. That was my knee. I just water. Didn't get any ideas. Cause that was some shit the previous live stream. There was like 63 views and now there's 67 views. It's obviously when you put, even though it says, yo, Jupiter and Venus, when you put masculine and feminine, here comes all the stupidity. Real, yo. Here comes all the stupidity. That's why I didn't put the chat room on. I came across a meme right now that I just subscribed somewhere on another social media outlet platform. I be right off the top on point, you know. The TI cognitive function, it's righteous anger. Because I was watching an interview about with some INFJ, fellow INFJ, that their TI cognitive function was really developed, and I could resonate. There's a few INFJs I can resonate with, yet most are males, men. They're mostly men, not males. Men. Because of course. And the Sagittarius with Capricorn in 5 positions and Scorpio with 3. And then I listened to what was it? An INFP? Yeah, an INFP. And then was going, you know, with their utterance and ethic points. And said something like they were breaking down intuition with how their cognitive functions work, and they've said that like intuition is vague or something like that. Yeah, intuition is vague, and I remember somebody, feminine, not divine feminine, feminine, uh, not feminist, feminine, on a live chat somewhere. It was on another site that I got off this bullshit, and I could see it as an INFJ, and I have like no tolerance. Like I'm like I left, and because it was a mess. I'm not gonna get into all that yet. The one this female on there apparently worked for the site, as she was friends with two people from the site. One that was a female that has a boyfriend or whatever, and the other one, and I was piecing all this shit together. It only took like what, 2 weeks. It was narcissistic central, yo. Like that other social media outlet platform, the main one, the insane asylum that I call it, because that's what it is. I ain't even on that shit. And I got a screenshot from someone, and it's like somebody took over something, and there's a dude's photo. It has like all the shit there that I had on the profile that I had that I went before I got off, like deleted it or whatever. Some dude took over, put his, ugh, yo. And this female that was stayed friends with them two, but then went over here. And then this one that I was having a conversation with, uh, exchange numbers with her, yet you're not going to exchange numbers with me. Like, we've been talking, not what, because like she gonna be your friend or something, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Like I have no tolerance for the bullshit. I really don't. I really ain't. I'm not saying jealousy, but like I was just seeing all this bullshit. These motherfuckers playing this bullshit. Like you can't be. It is all like no. And she said, "Oh, she said, whoever's here, yeah, greetings. Whoever said, she said, somebody was pissing me off, and I had to go INFJ on them, and I'm not gonna get into that." And she said that you're so vague to me. And I see in the corner of my eye, yeah, I'm focused. I'm INFJ. This motherfucker that I found out a lot of shit about, that all kind of shit, all different. Ugh. Like, what the hell on this internet, yo? What the hell? Well, really, intuition's vague. Okay, and then that story came to mind of somebody saying vague, and like she wanted to sweep it under the rug, and everybody, no. I'm INFJ, yo. I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. If you're bullshit and all kind of shit, I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. I don't care where you go and be sneaky. And I found out all this shit, and I had to, no, thank you. Remove myself from the situation. Like, deuces. No, thank you. 2006 residue for 5 months that came back here. A little can, like what is it? Cans you have to use the can opener. Yeah, this one had it's rice noodles, and then I found 2 ketchup packets and I put it in the ghetto and shit. It's like a prison food recipe. Like, what is that food, that woman who tastes food in the food community, the foodies, and ways and shit, and drive-throughs. No, don't say that YouTube isn't responding, because it is. It's a little chilly. And then I seen, is it was like, what makes INFJs attractive, and I had to copy, paste, cut, edit, whatever, cause some of the shit I fucking agree with on the top, yet the bottom of it said ocean eyes, and I'm posting on shit with ocean, and it's not the algorithm. I'm still reflecting on yesterday's live stream in the chat room. Ugh, they just they all come, just all come. This one over here with he's in a different dimension and sensual, consensual. Like, you ain't gonna fool me with your converted word sound and your triple speaking, your double speaking. You're in a spectrum, and I'm about being on the opposite side of the spectrum of that, of sensuous. You ain't able to differentiate. You're just throwing words. Words are important to me. I'm an INFJ, motherfucker. Like the epitome of, and I reflect on some of the shit that I said, because I respect going through the twin flame journey, the twin flame. I respect the twin flame's privacy. I don't want to get into that shit. And I'm sure somebody would probably be like, she's being negative on, because everybody. Shamanism. Well, what else is another word? There's all different titles. All different titles. And I'm really pushing through this. I'm really pushing through this. It, until now it's buffering. That's stupid. I was doing my best to in the intellect and emotional personality to add up here the four sides of the brain or whatever, and I was all, what is the name of that medicine for the guy that yesterday's live stream where he said his wife has a yeast infection, and I told him stuff, and then I was like, oh, I know it take, because I'm about health too. I'm not only about mental health and InfjTi and not even MBTI, this scientifically of what's technically on paper yet. The Enneagram, that's 2,000 years old, and psychology, and psychopathy, and analytical philosophy, and practical philosophy, lots of philosophy, and idealistic. There's like four. It's like perception, what were the other two? And then logic. Yeah, I let logic override the intuition. And also, when it comes to the 12 zodiacs, there's the divine feminine zodiac signs, astrological signs. I don't like the word zodiac. Astrological signs is as logic and divine feminine, and I have all. It's not easy after the INFJ what is it, journey back in 2014. I was doing best to reminisce of pulling up if I remembered anything in 2012. I seriously, 2012 was really far out. Like, where is it? Because I don't recall 2012 at all. And there's a reason for that. It has to do with the Mandela effect. And I was scrolling through there and I seen the Mandela effect, deception or whatever, the Percy devil, and that's just like the devil energy. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Because just, to hear out an INFP, another fellow INF, that's much older, and how he's not, what was it, I ain't got the notes out, this is on the fly, all jotting shit down, I'm not gonna get into why I be jotting shit down all the time and have it like in front of me. It's still buffering on the what is it called? The notepad. And I'm not understanding why the scalp is itchy, because this is all clean. What even? Let me see. 8:27. And it like ended at 2 a.m. at Worley time, and I see through your bullshit, and I stay emotionally uh, detached. Like, cause I have like no tolerance for bullshit, and yeah, that's the Scorpio side. Scorpio really resonates with INFJ, let me tell you, in mentioning it, because it does. But I listened to many INFJ converted introvert dictionary, and what the word weird. I kept saying the word weird is like, because it is the covert context of word to what it means, whatever it was. Because I was looking up the word. Everybody's throwing these words around. It's like, no. Bullshit meter's going off. What the hell is this? This is exactly what I've been speaking about. Because I ain't just talking to just talk to justify talking. What is this? Like, you need to answer the question or you're going to piss off the Enneagram 6 of the tri-type that I beat. You really are. Righteous anger, TI. Well, TI cognitive function. Yeah. And then there's NI, and then there's FE. What is it? The TI NI loop or something? Somebody drew a diagram of INFJ, a diagram, and he went through it in the interview, on another channel. And I understood every fucking thing that he said. And I'm not able to put it into 3 density and 4th density context of words. Because I'll start speaking in symbolism, symbolic, and deep speak. Like, I'm not sure if you're ready for that ocean. Okay? The deep, deep ocean. Like the mind of Carl Jung. For real. There was a book about some other person wrote a book. Jordan B. Peterson mentioned one of his lectures, and I was doing best to make it out, and I'm sure I saved it somewhere. Notes and everything all over the place. All over the place. Lists and notes and lyrics and poetry and always in the flow and little rap, hip hop, rappy songs all over the place. And when it comes to me, it's just like, that's it. Like where's let's go and then do this. And I found an app for poetry. It was on a YouTube ad, and I went on it. And I was like, oh, I like this app. This app right here, yo. When I'm done reviewing it and all that, like get really into it, I'm sure I'll maybe share it here. And I'm sure somebody will go, you either are or you are. It's not maybe. it's my decisive choice what I would like to share again with the art of discernment. Nobody's gonna make me second guess the discernment and intuition. Yeah, because then again, I let logic override intuition. I've been hearing a few of the fellow INFJs, the uh, the men, and I was like, yeah, keeping it real. This is great. Sagittarius, right here. The other one was Gemini, and then this one over here, and I can see people's ignorance. He was talking about uh, monogamy and his life versus his lifestyle, whatever, and rational and logic, and everything made fucking sense. And this is the same person that made the diaphragm, and then in the front of the circle, and then the front of the brain had another circle because it was a circle, and then the circle had all the it, it was like I understood it. And then in the front it had the infinity sign. Therefore I didn't want to hear motherfuckers bitching, complaining, and all that negative shit, as you put negative, that word. It more pessimistic, and you know, oh, NITI, no, what is it, whatever, NITI loop, NITI loop, or whatever the loop is, whatever the functions, two functions, that is the loop. Infinity sign. That's all I hear is people complain. It's like the complaint department. You just complain, 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 complain. Yesterday, somebody was deflecting, projecting at me, saying that I'm bitching, I'm being narcissistic. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I see that, I see what you're doing. I see through the bullshit. Somebody's butt hurt because I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not giving you what you want. Because one person was so-called straightforward, and was like, show me your boobies or something like that. He's like, you can't, because it triggered him. I was giving in and enabling that shitty behavior. I was out answering the questions and reading and shit and answering. And I was like, no. Like, do I look like a call girl to you? I'm not a call girl. I'm not a saloon girl from the West. I'm not a concubine in the King Solomon. I'm not. What? Like, they're all somatic narcissists, yo. They're. I was like, this ain't dayside. Then there was one person talking about bung holes and shit. Like, are you 12? Are you 12 to 15? What? Y'all trolling. Yous are trolling, yo. What is this bullshit? This ain't a dating site, okay? Like, really. And only one person was, I can see what the other one was doing. Talking about, this one talking about assault and shit, like he's in a different dimension, and assault, and oh my gosh, this somatic narcissists, I have to get 5 to 7 laughs off them because they're the joke. They're the goddamn joke, yo. And it's like, really? Like, and I was like, you're living in a fantasy, dude. You're living in a fantasy. Because he was going feeling, and like I can't feel, and switching it up. I was calling out on bullshit, and then he's like feel, and like not doing this. Like I could see through your bullshit. Somebody was lurking. So the person didn't speak up. I'm not sure they just came there to just be lurking. To get their feelings hurt, fill out a butt hurt report. I don't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck at all. And and a level of insanity and dysfunction. This is exactly what I've been speaking about for years and years and years and years and years. Here they come. They just come. This dude got butthurt because what I wasn't giving what they wanted. Women can't take a hint. Women can't take a hint that we want to see boobies or something like that. Ugh. Somatic narcissist, yo. I can see through the bullshit. All of it. And then if I were to meet you motherfuckers in person, you'd be you you would act in the same predictable way across the board. Across the board, I had to break down to them what just talking means, uh, what dating means, and what a relationship is. What the differences are with that, and the lust with the I got this, and the dating, and the dude pay, and I got this, and then lust, and then I had to break it all down. You want to talk some grown folk shit? Then let's get fucking all the way real. Cause I know this game shit is whack. I played with toys and games growing up, and I'm not doing it now. The the, the males that I've come across only lasted either 2 months or 2 days in my presence. That's the InfjTi for you. Like I have like no tolerance. Like what the hell is this? Y'all try me. You just try me, and it ain't work. It really ain't work, yo. You learn that from the females. That ain't a woman. Same gender, different breeding. And I'm in the flow over here. I had to get some laughs, so I just haven't laughs over that, yo. Somebody's talking. There's nothing here that I could like read off of. Oh look, and we have 2 people. You just gonna watch it because I put the chat room up because of the previous live stream. Ooh, nose is itchy. That means I'm gonna get in a fight, not fight or flight. What else should I discuss? Or speak about. Have I seen any other bullshit? Was that what is it? INFP, yes. Not INTP, INFP. Was really something. I know I'm concerned about the fish that are on the road because they're not acting right. Something's wrong. I'm doing everything I possibly can. I might have to. And then one of them died. The last female I have became a casualty. Sorry, guys. Now I have no more females. Now I have 4 male crown-tailed betta fish. There's just something really bizarre happening in those 2 tanks. Hold on, people. I'm itchy. Right here. Above the eyebrows. Oh, look at 2 likes. Hey. That was something. I got 12 likes in the previous video. This channel is not even about, because I don't want to turn it into a shit show. Like promoting and all that kind of stuff. I'm more of a, if you want to, it's your decisive choice. If you want to click the like button or, click the subscription bell. I'm not going to keep repeating and become the shit show of you, like YouTube. What does it say? Oh, workers of Venezuela. Okay. I see something that said femininity or something. What does it say? I get all kind of notifications that not non-stop. No bird talk. No, I don't see it here anymore. It's probably on the list. I have to go manually into it. And I'm on here. I was also going to say yesterday, because I mentioned the HPV vaccine, I was speaking about STIs, STDs, because nobody knows about STIs. Everybody thinks it's STD. It's like, no. And, hold on, INFJ brain fart. And, for real. And, the stupid vaccine and how it's more common and it's not like you have side effects. HPV, it's not like you have side effects. And the only way to was it Dr. Morse? Dr. Morse. I'm not sure where his that video of his went. The specific particular video. And you have to detox this shit out of you. All of it, the STI and or STDs, because it's a protein, and the only way to get rid of it is to detox with the what he say, P that that special water. It'll come to me, I'm sure. Or I'll type it in the description. Not that anyone wants to read. The only excuse you should have if you're not able to read is if you're like dyslexic or something. Dyslexic. That's another thing too. Uh, as an INFJ, growing up with all the hell around me, and the fucking children of hell and their offspring, and because I've seen some shit, okay? Supernatural versus paranormal shit. And yeah, not gonna speak on certain things, and because that'd be a level of understanding way over your head, unless you're highly spiritual and you're not bullshitting me. And like that, ugh, I even get me started. And hold up, another INFJ brain fart. Another INFJ brain fart, yo. Oh yes. Uh, I did go to what is called so-called special ed growing up since, what was it, grade 3 in elementary? And yeah, that's where I did all those spelling. I corrected the spelling test and found over 200 words on a Gregorian calendar holiday completely spelled out, and typed an 11-page essay on a book report. Therefore, I was always an INFJ. And because it's like, where I seen a meme going down, it said, get to know my abilities, not, my disabilities or something like that. Like, something along the lines of that, like, uh, abilities versus disabilities. Because I'm sick of motherfuckers say, we don't care what you look like and all the sneaky shit. We didn't care what you look like. Yeah, we want a full body picture. For what? Why? Or you bitch about a clear picture. Like, oh, it's blurry. No, it's not blurry. I've gotten feedback from people. It's like, does this look blurry? And they're like, no, they don't understand that shit. Like, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, aren't you about like some common sense and shit or whatever? I'm using your context word. It makes no sense. Full body picture. And the people from yesterday wanted me to be put on this, like, have me come on the screen. Like, they wanted me to be on the live stream. And I'm just reflecting back on that. Alright, there we go. I'm probably left. It's bouncing on this. Hopefully it ain't buffer. And it says something about insecure people, and then it matched up with narcissists. I was like, the InfjTi. Ding 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 ding. And that whole the bell at the desk, ding. As I'm reflecting on what I was saying, inanimate objects, and I know that they're living things, as this INFP put it. It's paper. It's gonna buffer like a bitch. And yeah. Also, it's gonna do a lot of buffering now. Watch. And then she was going, I'm afraid of a hat, and talking about feelings or whatever. Feelings or fear. She wasn't saying feel, and she wasn't saying feel. What else she needs? Seriously. And because feelings is fear, and that's what that dude was doing yesterday with all that out of left field and like out of nowhere shit. Deflecting fear, saying a nice person. First of all, it's like I'm not the context of positive equals nice. I'm about kind equals honest, the truth. No S at the end of truth. That's what I'm about. That's what even the tri-type. Enneagram tri-type. The truth teller. Oh, they're back. And they were like, what did they say? The quote, something about knowledge and living in darkness, whatever, blah fucking blah. And we're going back to the tree of knowledge, and knowledge is power bullshit. Okay. All right. Somebody get this girl Kleenex. Because I'm not able to take her seriously. And then the next video, she starts like, hugging everybody or whatever, because they got it together. I was like, I had to make a video of this first part right here, like mention this first part. If I have this the trans word for fucking blah after. Like only a few pop out, and I'm like, no. And why did it blink? Imagine the middle of that, like, excuse me, girl, excuse you. Let me bring it down to you, girl. Because right now you're too emotionally unstable, and I'm emotionally stable. PhD. Bear with me with these bufferings. Well, it's reconnecting on this end. You don't want to go up against the INFJ. Yes, have a seat and say less. Be quiet. Shh. Zip it. That's what most people need to do. Is that when I came across this other INFJ, I was watching the video. down their channel, and it's like, yeah, people ain't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk. He used the word contest, the word talk. They ain't know how to conversate and communicate and stuff. Flap in their mouth. Just flap in their mouth of nonsense and foolishness. Small talk. Oh, really, R and the U. Just R and U. Two letters. R and U. No. No with the acronyms. No. No, no, no. Ain't come at me with acronyms, yo. Hell no. Me all. Oh yes, getting back to being in so-called special ed and doing all that stuff with the spelling test and the book report and the finding 200 words, and it was great. These motherfuckers, fuck the experts. I have to get 5 to 7 laughs off of that shit. The fucking experts, yo. For real. They're like, you're perceptually impaired or whatever, blah blah blah, all these so-called learning disabilities. And today I looked up perception versus um the what's the other context of word? Uh Perceptually versus perspective. And I was reading it. Apparently, I was perceptually impaired. And I was reading what that context and word means as not quite sure, adjective or synonym or something like that. Because I get too caught up with technical, what's on paper, too much, because it drive me insane like that fucking InfjTi. Ugh. And it's like, no. And all that shit. Because I'm more beyond science stuff. And somebody was here but they left. And and I had to laugh because I was reading that and I could resonate with that and not perspective and the other two things, and context of word. And I'm like, okay. Because I also seen perspective with that I had to go back and look at it. Yeah, them left. Or if they're still here, it's taking a while to show up at 1. Oh, but I'd love to go back to that public school system, all the, and be like, Y'all thought I was perceptually impaired, huh? Okay. InfjTis are not perceptually impaired, yo. We're not made for your stupid system. We're too philosophical. By all this other shit, like, oh. Because the perspective has ties with narcissism. It goes right back to narcissism. I'm like, wow. I resonate with that at all. Right. I'm gonna end this live stream right here. Watch me after I get off of here and it's like I'm talking to myself. It's just me as I'm talking to myself. People think are gonna come because people are always like that. Why are you talking to yourself? All time, quite a lot, quite often, a lot. Like, why are you talking to yourself? Yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream. I know I'm gonna come out. Uh, I'm gonna be like, I should have spoke about that shit too.